Hey you guys, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Buki Akimade. If you're new here on this channel, I post food recipes, kitchen tips, tricks and hacks to help you live a more fun life in your kitchen. In today's video, I want to share a quick recipe for ram asaro. You guys, this recipe is to die for and I know you're going to love it because everyone loves ram meat. Everyone also loves asaro, which is yam porridge. So I'm going to show you how to quickly make this recipe. It's so good, you guys. For my ram asaro, I'm using ram meat, of course. It still has the bone meat and that was intentional so that it would give it some flavor. I'm also using some white yam. For asaro, always make sure you're using good white yam. Ask in the market if you're not sure how to find the good ones, but there's a difference. I'm also blending my peppers. I'm using some tatashe, some tomatoes, onions and fresh peppers. And I'm going to be using bleached palm oil, not regular palm oil for this because I just want that flavor. It's a totally different flavor and it's going to be fantastic in this recipe. I'm using some chopped onions to cook my ram meat. I'm going to use some crayfish powder, some chicken seasoning and some salt. Pretty simple stuff. To start, I'm going to empty my ram meat into the pot and then season it like I would normally do if I was just cooking my ram meat. So I've added my chopped onions. I'm going to add some stock powder or chicken seasoning and some salt. So I'll typically add garlic and ginger paste, but because I need this for yam pottage, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it simple. If you notice, I haven't added any water. I'm just going to allow this steam for a little bit on low heat and then I'll come back to it. While the meat is cooking, I'm going to blend my peppers. I'm just going to cut them a bit smaller and add to my blender. And add some water. And then I'm going to blend this until it's really smooth. Now that's optional. It doesn't have to be really smooth if you don't want it to be smooth and you want the flecks of pepper in your yam porridge, but I'm just going to make it smooth. Look how much water has come out of this. I'm going to add a little bit more when I'm ready to add in the yam. I just need it to cook like almost all the way through before I add in my yam. So I'll leave it for now and I'll turn the heat down and then come back to it. While this is cooking, I'm going to start to fry my pepper. I'm going to start by adding my bleached oil to this pan. And then when the oil is hot, I'm going to add in my chopped onions. I'll fry this for about a minute. And you can start to smell the flavor. And you can start to smell that bleached palm oil. It just makes everything so good. Now I'm going to add in my pepper mix. Asaro doesn't need a lot of pepper mix, trust me. It really doesn't. So don't overdo it. I'm going to add in my crayfish powder now. And some chicken seasoning. Be careful with this though, because we already have the chicken seasoning in the ram meat and we're going to use that stock to cook the porridge. So don't overdo it. I'm going to skip the salt for now just because I want to taste it again when it's all combined to make sure that it's not too salty. So I'll allow this cook now for about 7 to 10 minutes and then I'll check it. My sauce is now ready. So I'm going to see how the goat meat is doing. I'm going to add my yam in here now. And then add my sauce. I'm going to add some water now, enough to cook the yam and also finish cooking the meat. I'm going to taste this and adjust the seasoning. And then let it cook until the yam is soft. My yams are now soft, like really soft. So we're going to mash it. So at this point, you can mash it as much as you want. If you like chunks of yam in your porridge, then you can do it how you like it. And this is what my ram meat asaro looks like. Now for color, I know that some people like it more red or redder than this. You can use more tatashe in your pepper mix, or you can just use a mix of palm oil, regular palm oil and bleached palm oil to achieve that redness. I don't particularly care one way or another what it looks like. I'm just particular about how it tastes. And I really wanted that bleached palm oil taste, which is why I've done it this way. But like I said, it's optional and you can do what you like. But this, in my opinion, is a delicious pot of ram meat asaro. Of course, if you don't eat ram meat or you don't like ram meat, you can sub it for goat meat or chicken or something like that. But I promise you, ram meat makes all the difference. And you see that bleached palm oil. Try it in your asaro and come and tell me what you think about it. It's absolutely fab. Let me know what you think of this recipe when you try it. Leave me your comments, your questions and suggestions in the comment box down below. Don't forget, as usual, to subscribe to my channel before you go. Hit the bell also so you're notified every time I post new stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.